great thing about working with classics, whether it be classic house or classic disco, is they're never going to date. They're records that have stood the test of time. So they're always going to sound iconic. They're always going to be collectible. People are always going to want to reminisce and listen to them. So what you need to do is you need to give people an excuse to play those records again or to listen to those records again. So producers like Joey Negro, Dimitri from Paris, Con, John Morales, Dr. Packer, Danny Krivit are taking these classic records and remixing them, remastering them so they can compete on a modern dance floor.
I'd come off of almost 20 years of producing drum and bass, so I had a specific way that I used to work. To sort of put those techniques into an edit, I looked at it in the same way. So I would look at the song initially and go, okay, I need to replay the bass, I need to redo the chords. If there's an a cappella, I can get a bit creative with that, and then just get them sounding big and fat so they'll sound great on the sound system.
So we've been working with Greg Packer since 2016. We put Different Strokes Volume 1 out in 2018, and he gave many DJs a great reason to play records like Shuya, Okina, Still in Love Again, to play Big Love, Pete Heller again. And the results of that were so successful, we had to go to a volume 2. The great thing about what we do as a catalogue company is we're always looking into the assets that we own and trying to reinvigorate and breathe new life into those titles.
So on Different Strokes 2, there were already a handful of remixes that he'd done that we'd released as singles, so it was slightly retrospective. There's things that I probably would have suggested to him that he may not have thought of and might not have had an idea for. And then there were a couple that he actually went, oh look, I'd really like to remix that one.
So I decided to basically do my rework of the SOS Band Finest. Simon heard it and really liked it, and next thing I got an email back saying, hey, how about if we give you the Roberto Sirachi vocals and you replace the SOS Band ones? You know, it could be a potential album track. So obviously I did it, and the results were amazing. It really came together well, and I'm really excited to have that as part of the album.
You know, he's very good sonically. I mean, when he's doing stuff, he's adding a lot more production to it, whether it's bass, drums, sometimes musical parts. I think he just puts a lot more work into it. He's known as a re-edits guy, but he's progressed and grown, I think, over the years as an actual remixer.